Okay, I think I'm back on again. I don't know. Oh, this camera sucks. Here. Okay. I know why it went offline. Because, oh crap, I gotta plug in my laptop. Anytime I take a phone call on my phone, because I use the hotspot off my phone. It normally cuts off my internet here. Oh, because I'm hotspotting it off my phone. I got to get some different type of internet connection. It got brighter outside. See, I'm using the lights off the windows to try to make the image look better. But apparently the camera on this laptop is not that great, so I'm gonna have to buy one of those cameras for the laptop so I can live stream a lot better. The title is called "Generating More Business," right? Well, the way I used to do it was, I went to a lot of different places, like Yelp, Yext, Google. I did a lot of Google ads. It generated a lot of business, but it cost me a lot of money. It cost a lot of money. So I spend a lot of money on advertising, Now I'm letting somebody else handle my advertising, so I'm going through a different type of advertising firm. So I'm allowing them to work I'm allowing them to access my site and fix things on my site. Going through some kind of SEO to try to help, build a better reputation on Google and Bing and Yahoo, and, so we could let's see if it'll be better with the light. It's like, I mean, I got lighting source. I got big lightings, because what do you call them? Light boxes. That's what you call them. I just haven't put them together. And I've been doing a lot of testing anyways, testing this camera, testing that camera. I got a new camera. Let me go get it so I can show you what it is. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Maria? I have to get this camera. I've had this camera for a month now, but I really haven't really used it. I have this I have the Canon 3Ti. It's a cool camera. I like it. I mean, it's got a lot of features, a lot of cool features. I mean, I like how this flips. The back flips out, also turns, so that way, when I'm shooting, I could see where I'm at, if I'm in frame or not. It has a pretty good, decent mic hookup too. I have a mic for it. I want to get one of those Rhodes mic though, directional mic. It's one of those directional mics, you know, so that way when I'm shooting it, you know, they say it's directional to your voice, the sound wave. I have a tripod for it and everything, and then you know, I got the light boxes so that way the images come up. You know, the video comes out better. You know, that way my, you know, because I've had, I don't know if you've noticed a lot of my other, I've shot videos on. Najee, stop that. I've shot videos on, you know, some pretty bad quality cameras. So I bought this one, and I haven't really shot videos with this one yet because I've been doing a lot of setting up the business. You know, again, the business was there. It's just that I had to what you call regroup. You know, because the plan was when I first moved out here to Vegas was go rent out another shop, you know, and then, you know, start from there. I went to a swap meet that's called what are they called? Oh, they're called Fantastic Swap Meet. It's not like real far from here, but I didn't like how much they were charging for the space that they were offering. It was a small little space for like $500 and something. I mean, $500 and some when it comes to renting out a space for printing. You may think it's good, but when you look at the space and how much space you got to work with, remember printing, you have a certain amount of space to work with. You need space to work with. As you can see back here, this monster takes up most of my living room, you know. And right now, this little area right here is my desk where I work. You know, I work on Photoshop, and then on this computer right here, I got like 3 different computers. I got one right here, one back here, and then one right here. Then I got my printer right here. I would turn the camera and everything, but I can't. You know, this freaking thing is a piece of junk. But for what the space that they had, I would only be able to heat transfer. Anything like this, I would have had to do it somewhere else, you know, and you know, that's either renting out another space, a second space, or doing it in my home. See, this is how I started in Chicago. If you go back into my old videos, you'll see that I started inside my home, and then from there I moved to the garage in the back. I rented out the garage, and what I finally realized was, and then I moved on to, you know, a little small warehouse, and then I moved up to a storefront with doors and glass and all pretty, and you know, that's what I wanted. You know, that's what was in my imagination, and you know, my fantasy. You know how when you have your business and you imagine where it's at, you know, and how you want things and how you want things to be with everyone else. You know, how you want people to perceive you. In other words. Now, as I've grown and I've learned a lot more about business and how to run things, I finally realized that my niche for me was always the at-home business printing. Now, for some people, it's not good. And sometimes when it comes to at-home businesses, a lot of people, your clients, they assume because you're printing inside your home that the quality is going to be not as great as if you're printing as if they go to a warehouse or they go to a storefront and the printing is going to be better, you know, because maybe they think that, well, that's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that they think, oh, at-home business, oh, it's cheap quality, oh, that's kind of cheesy. That's not the case. I know a couple of people that do the at-home print, at-home businesses, and the quality is exactly the same. Now you get some that the quality is not good. Let me tell you why. Because they don't have the experience yet. That's the problem. When you decide, oh man, you know, oh, I can start this business at home, print at home, buy me a kit, and start at home. The problem is that it's the experience, how to do things correctly, you know, because everyone prints differently, everyone, but there are certain rules that you need to follow when it comes to either screen printing or when it comes to heat pressing or even DTG printing. You know, there's a lot of different, you know, there's a couple of ways you can print t-shirts and sweaters and any garment, anything. There's still rules that you need to follow, and you know, that way the quality is always 100%. For me, it's always been shooting frames. Putting the emulsion is on fine, you know. It's always been shooting the image onto the frame. That's always been like a problem for me, because I've had to readjust. I've had to readjust times to how to shoot it and burn it on there, and you know how much emulsion I was putting on there, you know, things like that. I still haven't gotten it down to a science because I still run into the problems. I had a problem just doing this one. It's been a while since I've done it, so the only reason why I had a problem with it was what was it? I know it was the shooting time I was having problems with. Oh, I was having problems with the print coming off my printer. The print wasn't coming out dark enough on the clear sheet. Do I have one right here? No, I think I threw them away. Yeah. Well, I got some sheets here. Anyways, they're blank. Anyways, I was having problems getting the image to be dark enough to shoot on a frame. Anybody that knows anything about screen printing knows what you use this for and how to burn this on here. So I noticed that the printer, well, I actually had a printer given to me. I used it, but the ink was really bad. I didn't realize that the ink was going to be so bad and it was runny, and so I just you know, I went back to my old printer. I don't know if you can see back there. Let's see, it's back there. Back there somewhere. All the way. Yeah. Oh, it's right there. That printer right there kind of it broke. There's something I have to fix on it. It's a laser printer. It's a HP. No, it's a Brothers. I like Brothers. Well, other people say, "Oh, you shouldn't use Brothers to print out, you know, your images on these freaking sheets." I do. I used to do it all the time. Bobby, yes. Hi. You want to say hi? Go ahead, say hi. Come here. Bobby. Yes. I said hi. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I've always had a problem with. Even on that, even on the Brothers, I used to have a problem with that one too. That it wasn't printing it out dark enough. It's only because I've been using the incorrect printers. Whenever you use incorrect printers to get the image of print out on these sheets, the image is not going to be dark enough. And when it's not dark enough, and you try to shoot it on here, and then you try to shoot it on your exposure unit, you're gonna run into problems, you know. But that's the whole point, you know. When you don't have the experience, that's the problem when it comes to, you know, the quality, you know, for at home printers. Because heat pressing is easy. You could just put the image on the computer, color correct it, you know, adjust the colors if you want to, if they need to be, and then print it out on your printer. It's usually I usually use Epson printers for that, because the quality is usually a lot higher and better for that type of heat transfer paper. Even for, I like that the self-weeding paper is real good. Oh, yeah, mommy's home. Oh Lord, have mercy. She got that. Anyways, that's what it is. You know, Epson prints are usually a lot better for heat transfer papers. You know, I mean, I think so. I even used it on that laser printer right there, the Brothers. It came out pretty good though. It came out pretty good. The only problem with them self-weeding papers is out of each batch that you buy, you're gonna have at least about 10 bad ones, or maybe 20. I don't know. I'm live right now on YouTube. I just wanted to check out this camera. Camera sucks. I'm gonna have to buy another camera for it. The quality's bad. My wife just got home from work. She sells car insurance. She works for State Farm. So in other words, she's a licensed insurance agent. Yeah, that's what they call it. She's a licensed insurance agent here in Nevada. So yeah, you know, she's been doing that for a while. See, when it comes to you having your own business and you trying to generate your own clientele, a lot of times you're not going to generate the clientele that you imagine, you know. So it takes a while, you know. It takes some time, because before it took me some time in the beginning. It took me some time, and then I just started getting bombarded with, you know. But then we moved here, and you know, things didn't go exactly as planned. But I'm getting back on track, and I did not give up. See, that's the whole point. I love doing it. Don't give up. You know, not a lot of people just give up. You know, they feel like they're not generating enough business. That's the whole point. They're not generating enough business. But when you have someone on your side that picks up the slack for you, you know, and balances everything out, you know, and believes in your dreams, eventually your business will flourish, you know. And I know mine will, you know, because I have good people around me, you know. I do. She works for State Farm. My daughter works for some kind of consulting company. She's also in school. She's trying to be a physicist, so she's gonna be in school forever. But she also works for like a marketing. She's putting together her home marketing because she's like really good at it. So she's taken over all of my marketing, and she's actually really good at it. You know, surprisingly, I was surprised. Not because, you know, I feel that she can't do it, but because marketing is hard. You know, it's fun, but it's hard. You know, but she likes doing it, so, you know, and she likes all that sciencey stuff. You know, but getting back to my point, a lot of people, the at-home businesses, a lot of people seem to think that it's all because it's at home and nah, the quality is not going to be that great, and that's not true. That's not true because once you know, I've worked in and before I even started this, I worked in a printing company. Then after that, I went to school, I learned some more stuff, and I've been doing this, man, since like, wow, 98, 99. Yeah, 98 or 99. And then I was working as a graphic designer for a while, but a lot of layoffs and couldn't get a job. So I started doing my own thing, you know, started printing out stuff at home for, you know, like business cards and stuff like that, you know. Then I decided, oh no, then my cousin came to me since I was still just, you know, laid off. My cousin came to me and said, hey, there's an opening to drive school buses. And I was like, oh, school buses, children. I did that. So I did it, took the job, and I did that for like 6 years. Yeah. See, but during that 6 years, I had a plan. I was putting together this business right here. And then once I got to a certain point, then I quit driving school buses and I started, you know, printing all full time. But then we decided to move to Vegas, so then things just shut down for a while. But I'm back up. I'm strong. I got brand new equipment. This beast right here. I got my heat press back there. I got a new exposure unit. I got to try to get some new printers. And I do want to get into DTG printing so that I can do things a lot quicker. Oh, and then I got to go back to Chicago because I got a lot of stuff in storage out there. I got my plotter cutter out there, and that's a big one. That one's like for signs and stuff. Like I used to do a lot of signs in the store. And then I got my pad printer, which I print on, like, you know, anybody that knows anything about pad printing, you know, print on, you know, little images on pens and a little, or even on the little things like this, you know. So I gotta go pick that up. Then I got my big plotter printer out there too, and so I'm gonna drive out there, pick everything up, and then drive back. I mean, I've done it already. This will be my third time going back and forth like that, driving. It's a 2-day drive, but that's how it is.
Where did you go?
Where are we going?
Breakfast.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, I gotta sign off because I gotta go. This is one of my businesses, and then I got another business, which I flip cars. I buy cars cheap, fix them up, and try to get a profit off of it. This weekend, I gotta go check out a car right now because she said there's a problem with her alignment or whatever crap. That's pretty much easy, but I want to see if anything's broken. And you know, oh yeah, this weekend I gotta see if I can find me another car. That I just sold a Sonata. That one's done. I made some nice profit off of that one. Then I'm gonna see if I can pick up another car. But I'm gonna sign off, and I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah. All right.
Bye.